Ooh, buddy. Where to start? Look at all these exclamation points. Time to clean it all up. This is gonna be the side quest cleanup episode, part 2. It's gonna be a rough one. Hang in there. We'll try to get through this as quickly as I can. And I'll be cutting around to maybe to see if we can get this done any faster than normal. But yeah, let's do it. Oh no! Cool.
I'm not like everyone else, and I've got unusual Pokemon on my team to prove it. Battle me and you'll find out exactly what I mean.
Shiny Pokemon? Or is this like a special effect that gets applied to your hats? You have a bunch of hat Pokemon? How much refined metal can I trade you for it? Galarian Slowbro. Well, that's Poison Psychic, so weak to ground. Slowking. The Wizard.
Boo-hoo. You poisoned my precious memories of my trip to Galar. I met my Pokemon on vacation last year. You can only find them in Galar. Pretty cool, huh? Galarian Slowpoke all live on this place called the Isle of Armor, and they smell kinda spicy from all the Galarica they eat. It's so weird, and they evolve when you give them accessories made from Galarica twigs. Isn't that strange? Those twigs are found on the Isle of Armor. You have no idea how many I had to gather to evolve my Slowpoke. Maybe I wasn't able to show off the power of my Galarian Pokemon, but they're still my precious partners. Meeting them was the best thing ever.
So if you're curious, you can evolve a Galarian Slowpoke, which we'll be getting in a different side quest, into Slowbro or Slowking, and it would register that species to the Pokedex. So if you're struggling to get a Slowking via trade, evolve your gift Galarian Slowpoke into Galarian Slowking, you'll get the Pokedex entry for it. So useful if you don't want to have to worry about trading it. Anyway, something about trap moves with this lady. PA. It's probably going to be a really easy one because it seems like a quest for early game. Level 36. Okay, mid game. How we doing here? More Stealth Rock. No Fire Spin that time. So Sand Tomb next. Nope. Toxic Spikes. Alright, that's that. Not gonna lie, I didn't think you'd be able to beat me through all those traps I laid out for you. You did. It's hard going when you're dodging obstacles all over the place, right? You should try using trap moves yourself in the future. Battle smart, not hard, huh? Speaking of traps, we got spikes. Okay, next. I think we have to go up that ladder over there to get to where we gotta go. Is it moving around? It sure is. Delibird! Huh? Another Garbodor. I don't remember this Santa Claus lore. I'm curious to know if I can catch this Garbodor. It looks like I can. Will it work? Cool. Delilily. Okay, great, thank you. Delilah. You gave this trainer a present, didn't you? And it was a berry, no less. Gosh, that's rare for you, Delilah. You give most people bug Pokemon, don't you, you little scamp? Delilah must have really taken a shine to you. Humans and Pokemon can't exactly understand each other's words, so it's super important that we express our feelings in other ways. Ooh, okay. Anyway, we're over here again for the first time. Get a Thunderwave TM, nice. Pop those open. And one more item there, just a pearl. Okay, next. Let's head down onto the boulevard. I walked this lonely road on a road with all the broken road. I'm a color contacts designer. Maybe use some of my designs? Thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of a creative rut recently. Guess you could call it a slump. I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need to see. Mega Evolution! Mega Evolution is the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. I want to see Mega Camerupt. Bet its powerful eruptions will blast me. Blah, blah, blah. Think you can show me a Mega Camerupt in a battle? I can once I actually go get a Camerupt. So, that'll be later. Next. Oh my, we meet again. Remember me? I'm the perfumer who creates fragrances using materials from Pokemon. You found me at a good time. I've had another idea for a new perfume. This time I'd like to try using fresh snow that Vanillite produce with their breath. Vanillite is so white and fluffy, they're just like ice cream cones. I'm awfully curious to find out what sort of scent they have. So if you could bring me a Vanillite, I'd be very grateful. Please and thank you. I did happen to catch one of those, so let's go ahead and throw that into the party. Brought a Vanillite, thanks so much. Ice cream. I'll go ahead and take a pinch of snow then. Gosh, that's cold. Well, Vanillite do exhale air at minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, so that makes sense. Regular snow doesn't have its own scent, but I feel like Pokemon snow might just surprise us. Let's find out, shall we? My Vanillite perfume is all finished. Turns out Vanillite snow has a softly sweet aroma. Who would have thought? Just a sniff of this aroma is enough to send a cool feeling through you. It's really quite mysterious. I just realized this could be a huge hit in tropical areas like the Alola region. I'm seeing all sorts of possibilities. Pokemon perfumes have such potential, don't they? So she really did just stick her hand into something that's below, like, well below freezing temperature. And was like, I'll make a perfume out of it. More power to you, lady. Where's the... Oh, yeah, okay. I was looking at the mini-map and seeing the side quest in Area 12, but wasn't looking at the pin I had literally just placed. You know, come to a certain conclusion when it comes to Pokemon types. It's that normal is the greatest type. After all, normal-type Pokemon have almost no weaknesses. Using normal types basically sets you up to have an advantage against any other opponent. I've traveled all over this world and battle against all kinds of Pokemon, so I know what I'm saying. I mean, I can kind of agree with Kecleon. It's a shame Kecleon's not in this game. Or is he? My Pokemon are all normal type. They'll beat any other type you throw. Yeah? You want to test that? Marnol? What kind of name is that? Marnole. Go, my normal type Pokemon. Level 29, we got this. So anyway. You gonna Mega Evolve, or... No? Just that? Normal types aren't normally known for clinching a victory, are they? Well, I did do a couple of normal type runs of my own in the past, and they are pretty fun to use, what with their wide move pool and all. I just can't remember. There are too many types and combinations. It's impossible. Come on, admit it. You haven't memorized every possible type matchup either, have you? Yeah. Because I'm a gamer? Then you really are one amazing trainer, but I think I'll stick with normal types. They may not be the greatest, but at least they're adaptable to all kinds of situations. So there's one type that normal type moves are completely ineffective against, the dreaded ghost type. If only normal type moves worked on ghost types, then my team would be ready for any opponent. Yeah, that's why you teach them dark moves. Hey, look, a silk scarf. Next. Nope. There. Guess I didn't really need to pin it. Kind of obvious where this requester is. What's up? Oh. That poor camel. My Nummel's been frozen into a solid block of ice.
We were taking a walk in the wild zone when suddenly we got caught in the middle of a bunch of wild Pokemon fighting each other. Numel got hit with like 10 ice beams, and it survived. Numel's a fire type, but it's not thawing out at all. Not even an Ice Heal did the trick. The only other option is to use a super hot fire type move. So please, you gotta help me. Thaw Numel out by hitting it with a super hot fire type move.
Would overheat count? Could I do that? Or just any fire type? It says extra hot, so overheat might have to do it. There it is. Oh, it's chewing on the snow.
That worked. All the ice is melted. Oh, thank you so much. Are you okay, Numel? Wait, were you snacking on berries the whole time you were frozen? I guess that's fitting. Numel is the numb Pokemon after all. Thank you so much for saving Numel, Trainer.
Excuse me, I have a name. It's Trainer? Oh, wait. Anyway, back to this. Let me add a couple of Pokemon to the dex real quick. Did I get Delibird? I did not. And it ran away. What about Machoke? Go get it. And we caught a Bombasnow earlier, so don't need it this time, but there's another Delibird out there. Do I have a Quick Ball? I do have two. Come hither. Not the Earth Power. Excuse me. Oh, you won the Canary Quiz Whiz contest, right? What a surprise running into you here. That's my other name. Also, love that Valerie, the Fairy-type gym leader, is on that poster there. As the Quiz Whiz, I'm sure you already know that Canary's partner is Electros. I don't have the same partner Pokemon as her, so I've been training up some Electric. All that's left is to pick the strongest Electric and evolve it into Electros with a Thunderstone. And I think I would run into you at this crucial moment, a miraculous bolt from the blue. Oh, Quiz Whiz, please honor me with a battle. Yeah. Fight me. Oh, Quiz Whiz. Yeah, you literally just said that. Early in the morning, so I'm having my breakfast banana strawberry smoothie. How are we looking here? Level 44? That seems doable. Crunch did about as much as Firefang. Firefang got Stab, and Crunch is just slightly more powerful at 80 power versus 65. Not only are you the Canary Quiz Whiz, but you also have exceptional skill in battle. We may have lost, but I've seen enough to decide which of my Electric I'll use a Thunderstone on. All three of them. Don't be a yeah. Don't be a fool, Anguil. Manny, sir, have I done something wrong? Canary's cherished Electros wasn't chosen based on how strong it was as an Electric. On the contrary, it was a weak Electric that she trained up to be into the strongest Electros. What a shocking revelation! A true Kinetic adores, appreciates, and accepts all of their Electric, regardless of strength. And you, my dear Quizwiz comrade, you have my thanks for sparring with this young Kinetic. Come, Anguil, let us train her with other Kinetics to further solidify our Dynamo bonds. Off they slither. Excuse me, you dropped your Thunderstone? He'll figure it out. Next. I guess I'll go down here. Which is over there. While we're in this South Boulevard, we can turn in a couple more Flabébé. Orange. Orange reminds me of autumn. One more that I've got currently. I'm just missing blue. White makes me think of snow. Look at all these Beldum. What are they doing? Whoa, hey kids, step away from that elevator. It's not safe. Yeah, you wouldn't want to anger the Beldum. These sentient metal creatures. Yeesh, what a mess. That's my other name. A bunch of Beldum swarmed around that elevator there. And just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I'd chase them off, but I don't know if I can handle all 4 at once. Man, what to do. All 4 at once sounds like a job for Overheat. Or Earthquake. Bell Bell. They're well on their way to becoming a Metagross, it seems. Nuke. Wow, you got rid of the Beldum, thanks. Now folks can finally... Wait, they're back? Eesh, why does this keep happening to me? Hey there, Ayment. How you getting on? Oh, sorry, sir. You see, these little guys just... Oh, now look at all those Beldum. Lucky you. See, Beldum are made of magnets. They love the electromagnetic waves that holovators emit. Means you got the holovator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Even though I came from the other direction. Does that mean these Beldum are here because they took a shine to the holovator I repaired? You know, I bet having these Beldum around will make it a cinch to tell when a holovator's broken. You know, outside of the whole, hey, look, there's a red light on instead of a yellow. Rocky Helmet. You can get a lot of these items that the side quests give you if you head over to, what's it called? Racine Construction. Lizard. Finding a place in Lumios is such a pain. There's so many amazing options, you know? I keep scouring the ads because they all look so good. At this rate, I'll never choose a place to live. Actually, maybe you could help. This is all I really need. First off, it's Lumios, so you gotta have a view of the tower, right? So obviously my dream apartment's gotta be right in front of Prison Tower. Prison? Prism. What else is the city known for? That's right, the Saison Canal. I want to live somewhere along the canal so I can gaze out over its graceful flow on the daily. Then of course there's my Heliolisk. We gotta have rooftop access for him. He loves sunbathing. And I want to chill with him up there, so the roof should have tables and umbrellas too. And you never want to be too far from a cafe or Pokemon Center, right? Those are vital. Am I asking too much? I keep looking at great places, but none of them tick all my boxes. How about you find the perfect place for me? I'm doing your house hunting? Come on, man. Is this quest over here? Oh, that's the Galarian Slowpoke guy. Let me take care of that. Bingo, I smell a Lumios local. I mean, bonjour! Sorry to bother you, mate, but you wouldn't happen to have a Slowpoke, would you? Slowpoke back home in Galar have a yellow head and tail, like this dapper chap here. But I hear they look different in other regions. And lucky for me, I also hear that wild Slowpoke have started popping up in Lumios lately. I'm only here on holiday for a little while, so I'm keen to get a hold of local Slowpoke while I can. If you have one on you, would you trade it for my Galarian Slowpoke? I don't know if I'm trying to do a British accent or some kind of Brooklyn, Boston accent. Well, in any case, we get a Galarian Slowpoke as a trade. There it is, as I mentioned earlier. Sup? Sup? It's spicy. There's also a slight hue shift between the Slowpoke. It even smells different to the Slowpoke from back home. Oh, but there's that same old Slowpoke face. Some things never change, eh? Thanks for trading me the special Slowpoke. I already love it to bits. He'll look even less like its Galarian counterpart when it evolves into Slowbro. See, Galarian and Slowbro are poison types, so they... Whoop. Actually, I'll let you find out what happens for yourself. Wouldn't want to spoil the fun. Take care of my Galarian Slowpoke, yeah? And he's just gonna sit in my box. Cool. We got a Pearl. Also Power Belt. That could be nice. So what was that guy saying about Saison Canal? Where's that at? There it is. So, with the canal in view, next to a Pokemon Center and Cafe Gallant, sounds like that's where we gotta go. Alright. Got a colorful screw. Found a ladder. Let's see if this is the building that he's looking for. An apartment building right beside Prison Tower, along the Seizon Canal, and with a rooftop space that has tables and umbrellas. It's perfect! My new bestest bud. You say you found the perfect place for Heliolisk and me? Now isn't this something? It's in front of Prison Tower. It's right beside the Seizon Canal. It's got tables and umbrellas on a great rooftop. And it's even close to a cafe and Pokemon Center. This is it. This has got to be it. I'm gonna go talk with the leasing office at once. Dollars to donuts, they're not actually accepting leases. So we got one nearby. Now, they have set up vacant units so I can move in right away, just like Animal Crossing. And look how happy Heliolisk seems. Can't you imagine it living its best life up here? This guy really is just a camper villager. Now, the rent is out of control. If I take this place, I won't be able to afford the cost of living. But I've decided. I love Heliolisk too much to compromise on any aspect of our life together. It's gotta be this place. So thanks for finding it. As for the rent money, well, I guess I better good at the ZA Royale. And I get a Sunstone for that, so if you do want to evolve your Helioptile, there's a quest to do for that. And it's kind of impossible to find a Sunstone. Not impossible, but it's really hard to find a Sunstone just out in the wilderness. So at least that quest guarantees you'll get a Sunstone. How many times I've got to tell you? There's no Pokemon stronger than my Arbok, see? Pshaw, the scariest thing about it is a silly pattern on its belly. Glalie a million times gnarlier. Ladies, you're both pretty. What are you looking at? Actually, you're gonna help us sort this out. All you gotta do is face us in battle. Easy, right? First, it'll be one of your Pokemon against my Arbok, one-on-one. Then same with him, one of your Pokemon versus his Glalie. It's decided. We'll decide once and for all which of our Pokemon is stronger by battling you. You okay? Got to do exactly one-on-one? Yep. There are going to be a lot of these side quests where you're going to have to deposit a bunch of your Pokemon and then just fight them one-on-one. I'ma win. Here I go. I think you're supposed to do this one immediately after Corbeau. So, my Pokemon's levels are a little higher than that. Boa! My Arbok lost. Ha, who would have thought, huh? I guess that means my Glalie's up. A ball of ice. I'm gonna miss it. Yeah. And it missed me too. Great. So Icicle Crash, not a great move, it seems. Maybe good against things that aren't moving. I can't believe it. Even my Glalie was defeated like it was nothing. I think that's just great. We both got stomped. It's gonna mean one thing. My Arbok isn't the strongest, and neither is your Glalie. But Excadrill, though. Strongest is his kid partner, Excadrill. They're just big Magikarp in a small pond. I know what to strive for now, thanks to you, kid. Right, and I'm gonna strive way harder and leave this chump and his Glalie in the dust. As if I'd let you get ahead of me, we're gonna keep battling so I can put you in your place. Get back here. I mean, got a couple of unique items out of that. That's kind of nice. Everyone back here. Next, Rust Syndicate. Speaking of Excadrill. Who dug this big hole right in the middle of our garden? Hey, I know you. You're part of that Team MZ. Listen, Corbeau really doesn't like his garden being messed up, so if you don't want to take the blame, you better find out who did this. Couple must have dug in other places too. Follow the trail of holes to find them.
Who messed up the garden? Couldn't have been me.
Alright. Find the trail of holes. No relation to Stanley Elnats. Trail goes cold. Where is it? Where's the next one? Ah, there it is. Any other holes? Doesn't look like it. What's going on in here? Is a Dwilbur. Budwill. Shoot to thrill. Way to kill. Level 54. Wow. Yeah, I'll take that. It's staring blankly at the charging up Clauncher or Clawitzer. Hey, Team MZ Grunt, you better have found the one who made these holes. Who's this Drilber? A Pokemon, huh? Well, still gotta answer for its crimes against our garden. I'm taking it to the office. You're coming too, Grunt. Naruto run. Evidently, I'm going with them. Right now. Here I go. Are you scolding it like you would a cat or a dog who did something bad? You better make this garden look good. Hey, not bad. Looks even better than before. You got gusto, I'll give you that. I'm gonna let you join the Rust Syndicate as one of my underlings. That ought to keep you out of trouble. First, we need to teach you to steal a poison-type move. Wouldn't do to have a Rust Syndicate member without a trademark. Let's go find you a TM with Poison Jab. This isn't a negotiation. You gotta learn that move, see? Ooh, weakness policy. That could be good. And 3 adamant mints. That's also pretty good. What's going on over here? You there! Have you ever had someone use the move Protect against you in a Pokemon battle? It's so neat how when a Pokemon uses Protect, it negates all incoming damage, but I actually prefer the move Detect. Sure, maybe Protect keeps your Pokemon safe for longer, but you can use Detect more frequently. Let's have a battle. Does she know that plus moves bypass Protect and Detect? Well, not bypass. They still take damage, just not as much. Here I come. I thought I had plus moves, or Hydro Pump was a plus move. Evidently not. Let's try that again. There's also a weird delay on using plus moves whenever you're first locking onto people. It's really annoying. Like, look, lock on, pressing plus. I pressed plus twice, and only the second one took. So, what'd you think of how my Pokemon use Detect? Way different than Protect, right? Yeah, totally different. Right? Sure, they both prevent your Pokemon from taking damage. Detect is just so much cooler, though. Call it personal preference if you must. In the end, finding your personal battle style is all that matters. Well, maybe not all that matters. Cool, cool. Guess I'll go here next.
Lumio City is just bursting with Pokemon. Don't you think it's wonderful? After hearing how folks here live in harmony with Pokemon, I just had to visit and see for myself. And I'm so glad I did. When it comes to getting along with Pokemon, though, I could give the city a run for its money. See my two cuties here? They were Cleffa and Bunnery when I first became their trainer. We've been traveling together ever since, and thanks to that, they were able to evolve into Clefairy and Lopunny. See, these Pokemon don't evolve unless they're really friendly with their trainer. But here's an idea. Why don't we have a battle? That way I can show you that beating up on my cute Pokemon is very necessary for their growth. Let's keep it nice and friendly, shall we?
How much you want to bet she's going to give us the Soothe Bell for defeating her? Go, Scrimp. Watch the power of Aura.
Dear me, it looks like we lost. You and your Pokemon are really working as a perfect team. You might even just be as friendly with your Pokemon as I am with mine. Oh, speaking of my Pokemon. Oh, they're mad? My two cuties must be feeling pretty down after losing to you. But some quality relaxation time here at the cafe should cheer them up in no time. You know, it's a great thing to do, right? Spending time at cafes with your Pokemon helps you deepen your bonds and become close friends.
That is true. Sitting at a cafe and ordering something will let you improve the friendship of that Pokemon. Wow, a Soothe Bell. Oh, man. Can't believe it. It's been a long time coming. And speaking of long time, I forgot that there was another side quest on that boulevard. Or if I didn't forget, I just kind of bypassed her. Didn't notice that she had a second thing. Another perfume. This time it's Inkay. Yeah. I'm sorry I forgot to talk to you before. Here's an Inkay.
I'll scoop up just a few drops of ink if you don't mind, Inkay. My, the ink has such a deep black color. I'm so curious to see what happens when this is mixed into a perfume. I'll be right back. So there's a sharp, refreshing scent to it, just like a salty ocean breeze. But there's a little problem. The scent does stimulate the appetite quite a lot.
You know, like ink spaghetti.
We managed to create yet another wonderful scent, didn't we? So I'd say everything turned out Inkay.
Anything else you want me to do right now? Doesn't look like it. Wild Zones are great, aren't they? I get to spend my days catching Magikarp. Have a look, I was able to catch an extra large Magikarp. It said XL in its summary, so I know for sure it's a big one. It's extra large and extra splashy. You know, I dare say there isn't a single Magikarp out there that's bigger than mine. Or if you do manage to catch a Magikarp that's bigger than XL, I'd love to see it. Suppose I have heard there's a unusually large Magikarp in Wild Zone 2. That's just a rumor, mind you. A rumor indeed. Let's see if we can find an alpha Magikarp in there. I don't think I caught one earlier. I know I've seen it around, but I never caught it. Alpha Patrat. There it is. I was wondering if it would spawn or if I was going to have to run into an alpha Staryu. Oh no, Staryu's at night. Never mind. I'm just dumb. It's all good. Let me pull out the net ball. Probably a guarantee. There we go. Do a quick warp. Just so I can get out of the zone and also close by. Do I have to add it to my party, or do I just have to show it to you in general? I'm going to play it safe and actually just add it to the party. Nope.
Carp.
I Magikarp of yours. How in the world did it get so huge? It's an alpha? What do you mean it's an alpha? That's cheating. Besides, I'm not accepting defeat just yet. Everyone knows the true sign of a superior Magikarp is how high it can jump. Let's have a jump off. On your mark, get set, go! Do your thing, my XL Magikarp! Wow, that wasn't even close. Such mighty jumping power. I admit defeat. There's no way I can compete with that. An Alpha Magikarp isn't just big, it can jump higher than anything I've ever seen. At least this experience gave me a new goal. I'm gonna catch my own Alpha Magikarp. I'll have a whole army of massive Magikarp. Onward to Wild Zone 2. Yeah, you just gotta reset the day over and over. You sense something nearby. Looks like the Wild Frostlass wants to lead you somewhere. Maybe you should follow it. Here I go. Doing a follow. Following closely. Going up the Holovator, I guess. Glad I talked to this grunt beforehand. Yeah, I'm doing that. Stop talking to me. There she is. But I can get this. I'll get it in a second. Were you the Wild Frostlass that Rogue Mega evolved? Is that what's going on here? White flower for baby. I need a blue. Wow, a Frostlassite stone. Probably a Dawn stone. You don't sense Frostlass anymore. It has vanished without a trace. Hey, blue flower for baby. Netball. That shouldn't have worked. Heh, did you know you can get into the sewers from here? I've actually been thinking of a sweet new business venture I could start down there. You just watch. With camera up at my side, this scheme is gonna be hotter than hot. But I need help from someone like you. I'll reward you for the work, don't you worry. I'll leave the gate unlocked for you. Come join me inside, but make sure you're ready for anything. Back into the sewers. Okay, where is he at? Over there. Which is over there. Okay. Once again, sewers. Long, winding, and kind of confusing. Yeah, so you come. What do you think? Isn't this place just perfect? So dark and humid and secluded? I did warn you to only show up if you're ready for anything, so I hope you came ready to battle. I want you to see my camera up, get all fired up. That's what I wanted to hear. I'll meet your burning enthusiasm with a fiery battle. What's this all about? Looking for a dark place to do your dirty work? Sounding a lot like the Rust Syndicate right now. Who cares if we lost? As long as we got fired up, then that's all I really need. Good. Even without winning that match, things are starting to get nice and hot in here. This is just what I need to start my very own camera-up sauna! Oh. So it is a dirty thing. I use the 18,000 degree magma that's stored in camera-up's humps to warm this whole room. It'll produce perfectly heated water vapor for the ultimate in steam saunas, the camera-up sauna. It's the perfect business idea. You want to do that down here? You may have a point. While it's true that this chamber is perfectly suited to creating a steam sauna, customers may have a hard time getting all the way down here. Yeah, and it stank. No way, there are wild Pokemon down here too? They seem pretty happy, comfortable even, in this nice moist heat. Wait, maybe they could use a camera-up sauna. Well, alright then, I'll make this a wild camera-up sauna for all the wild Pokemon down here to enjoy. Alright, bye. At least we got a charcoal, so we can equip Pyroar with that. Might be better than the normal gym, at least. Police officers in Lumios have Pokemon help out with investigations, you know? Me, I've been wanting to partner up with a Pokemon called Shuppet. I've heard it likes the negative emotions that people feel, jealousy, vindictiveness, and so on. So I was thinking with Shuppet's help, I could zero in on people with strong negative feelings. That'd make it easier to track down criminals. We can even prevent crimes before they happen. Here's where I need your assistance. If you have a Shuppet, would you be willing to give it to me? Need to give him a Shuppet. I don't have one. I think I need to wait till nighttime and go to that one wild zone, so I'll be back to this one later. Not much later, mind you. It's about to become dark. So I'll just head over there whenever it becomes nighttime. Wild Weedle, I've been devouring the plants in this beautiful garden recently. Look at that deviant. To make matters worse, there's a big one, too. It's an Alpha Weedle, I think. I've chased the pests away so many times, but they keep coming back. I suppose it's a testament to how healthy and beautiful I kept the greenery here, but still. Maybe if someone could catch the Alpha Weedle instead of chasing it away, the other Weedle would stop coming back as well. Please catch that Alpha Weedle while it's around here during the day. Oh, I've only got a time limit here. Got it. Is my netball ready to go? Ree. Hiya. See, successfully caught the giant pest. My dear plants should be safe now. I'm relieved, and yet I feel a little empty inside. Could it be that those Weedle wormed their way into my heart? Say, young trainer, I don't suppose you'd let me have that Alpha Weedle. Yeah, have it. I never appreciated it before, but this Weedle is such a magnificent poison stinger. I may have fought over it eating my plants, but that's just proof of my green thumb. From now on, I'll have this Weedle guard my plants, and I'll feed it choice leaves in return. Thank you for all your help, young trainer. Silver powder? Or poison? Nope, just a lot of berries. Okay. I guess those are two items that I already had from different side quests, so... If I told you there's a Mawile out there that can't be caught, you wouldn't believe me, would you? But it's true, I came across a Mawile that I'd describe as downright uncatchable. I don't even know how many Ultra Balls I wasted trying. Tell you what, if you manage to catch that Mawile, I'll give you the 20 Ultra Balls I have left. The uncatchable Mawile is up on the rooftop of a building near the electrical substation. Good luck. Catch Mawile if you can. Over there. I'm on it. Alright, night fell while I was coming up to get the Mawile, and it looks like it's the one that was Rogue Mega Evolving. It's the uncatchable Mawile. Well. So you came up here after all. Figured now is about when you'd give up on trying to catch Mawile. Wait, is this the one that I... It is! You managed to catch the uncatchable Mawile? I heard the Pokemon only let themselves be caught by trainers they deem to be worthy. Do you think that's true? Either way, Pokemon really are quite an enigma. I don't know how many Pokemon you've met, but I hope you treasure each and every encounter. Well, free Ultra Balls. Not complaining about that. But, it's nighttime, so let's go get that Shuppet. And we can use these Ultra Balls. Oh, I could also use Dusk Balls, I guess. How about you? There you go. Nice to meet you, Shuppet. Base of Lumios depends on you. Let's see what you can do. That being said, I don't expect you to start reeling in criminals right off the bat, of course. Shoop. Whoop. He's shooping and whooping. What's this? Has it picked up on some negative feelings already? Let's follow it. Oh, he bolted, huh? All the way over there. What's going on? This is where I live.
Oh, are you already done for the day, dear?
No, I'm still on the job. You haven't seen anything suspicious around here, have you?
I can't say I have. Well, I guess you're still busy with work. Good luck with the investigation.
Shuppet, why are you reacting to her?
Oh, what a nosy little Shuppet. It must be reacting to these ugly feelings I've been keeping inside. I didn't want you to know.
What do you mean? Could it be? You're pregnant?
No, what? No.
Seems I've been too absorbed in my work. My wife's been so supportive, but she's felt some resentment at me for being absent all the time. Those suppressed feelings almost turned into a full-blown grudge. And that's what led Shuppet right here. We saved a marriage! We've been living together for so long, I just assumed we knew what the other was thinking. But I was so preoccupied with my job that I didn't even notice she was unhappy. One fine husband I am. I think I'm gonna need your help a lot more going forward, Shuppet. I'll try my best to be a better partner so my wife doesn't feel the need to suppress her emotions. So let me know if I need to try harder, okay? Hooray, marriage saved and not great rewards get. Cool. I guess we'll go to this one. It's, what, down there? Oh. Later. Oh, this quest. Okay.
It looks like my Sylvie's picking up on some strong emotions nearby.
Yeah, it was the Shuppet guy.
Sylveon can use their feelers to send out an aura that people find very soothing, you know. It certainly comes in handy for putting an end to bickering and fighting. I myself am also highly attuned to energy. The air is positively pulsing with anger. Some frightful quarrels must be going on nearby. Do you think you can help us do something about it?
Are you really trying to intervene on people who may not need help? It's very...
I can sense at least 5 groups in the midst of a bitter quarrel. We must get to them quickly.
So, here in the bridge area, we're gonna need to find, some bickering. What's going on here, kids?
You don't know what you're talking about! No, you don't know what you're talking about! Ah, what a tragic quarrel.
My other name.
Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Your Skrelpa's way stronger for sure! Nuh-uh, your Binacle is just as awesome! I mean, my Skrelp and your Binacle end up in a draw every time they battle! Huh, fine, I guess both our Pokemon are strong. You happy now? Well, I never. They weren't arguing, they were giving each other compliments. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help to resolve.
Okay, that's one dispute that was not a dispute. I don't remember how far out it stretches either. I just remember the 5th one of these arguments being difficult for me to locate on my first go. Is it you two? What are you looking at?
Nuh-uh, nope, wrong! What a tragic quarrel.
What are you looking at?
Oh, much better. I felt the menace in that one. Remember, you gotta make people respect you if you're gonna be part of the Rust Syndicate.
Thanks for the advice, Teach. I won't let you down, I promise.
You sure won't. Let's keep drilling till you get it. The boss and everyone else are counting on us. Heavens, I was so sure they were fighting, but I suppose it was just training of some sort.
Another one down. Is your marriage resolved, or are you guys fighting again? They're not fighting again, so can't be them. Oop. There we go. Whoop.
I'm sorry, but it's about time you decided what's more important to you.
They're both important. There's no way I could choose between them.
Tragic quarrel.
You were the one who caught
Noibat, so you need to spend more time with it. I shouldn't be the one looking after the poor dear all the time.
Honey, you know I love you and Noibat more than anything, but I can't take Noibat with me to work.
Well, how about you ask your boss if you can work from home some days?
That's a great idea. It'd be lovely to spend more time with Noibat and you on work days. I'll ask about it tomorrow.
Goodness, those two are simply discussing how best to look after a beloved Pokémon.
Is this lady really gonna try to claim that she's really good at sensing auras? Like, negative auras? After this whole thing is resolved? What's the big deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It's just the punchline that needs work. Yeah, but it's the most important line. You can't expect the Dene to carry you across the finish.
What a tragic quarrel.
Now that's a shock! Yes, your timing and delivery were perfect. Say it just like that on the big stage. Thanks, man. This year I'm taking the title of Canary Comedy Whiz for sure. That's the spirit. Just have to Dene work on its electricity gags and you got this in the bag.
Oh, it seems like they were just rehearsing some sort of stand-up comedy routine.
Okay, where's this last one? I think I did keep missing on this one. Not there. Already got those two. Is it all the way up here somewhere? It's not you. Not that. Once again, already got those two. Is it up here? Nope. Like, it's in the coolant waterway. Coolant waterway. Wait, did I get them already? Did they just appear? Or did I completely miss them? I think I might have completely glossed over them and missed them.
It's a competitive world out there.
It's a competitive world out there. You can't hold yourself back forever. Fulfill your potential.
But what about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intention of keeping it. What a tragic quarrel.
You're the talented one here. You should press on with Mabel's research tasks without me.
No way, Dad. You promised we'd work together to reach the top research level at the same time.
I know what I promised, but you're strong enough to visit any of the wild zones, while my Pokemon aren't quite there yet. Until I train them further, I'll just slow you down.
Oh, Dad, my Pokemon are more trained, sure, but I still want us to do this research together. Then we'll compete to see who gets to be the next director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, I'll be. They were just getting worked up over how much they want to support each other.
There weren't actually any conflicts to resolve. Don't take it out on me, you're about to.
Well, I never. Not a single person was arguing. Sylvie seems so frustrated about not being able to use her aura. Well, honestly, you could have done more to help everyone, Sylvie. People can always use more soothing. You should have pushed a little harder with your powers.
Whoa.
Goodness, what came over me? I shouldn't have taken my frustration out on Sylvie like that. I'm truly sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Sylvie?
Don't! She's a... Alright.
Thank you for everything. I'm sure by now you've started to wish you could spend every day with a Sylveon,
No.
If so, then teach a fairy-type move to an Eevee. Then after you've showered it with love and care, you might be blessed with a soothing Sylveon of your very own. Let's keep spreading love and joy to all corners of Lumiose, shall we?
Sick of her. The lady, I mean. Sylveon, also not that big a fan of. To each their own. Looks like I got another Holovator quest. Do we have to battle this guy, or... This Holovator's refusing to work. Maybe he's not getting enough power. Bet a good blast from an extra shocking move would get it up and running. I've only had a Zaptastic Pokemon like Canary's Electros. Question, do I have to use an electric Pokemon, or can I just use a Thunder Punch? Whoa, the Holovator's working! Must be because you hit it with a Zaptastic move. I was in a real bind since I didn't know how I'd provide that power. Guess my work here is done. You didn't do anything. Thanks, Tuxedo Mask. I mean, free Ultra Balls, but whatever. Oh, hi again.
Oh, hey, whattageek. Sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will you? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible, and now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle.
All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that's impossible? Customer service, I swear.
Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that?
I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. Yeah? You do it. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumiose to join the ZA Royale. If I can't take out two upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. Good. I'm gonna get you out of the city. Even though the person I'm teaming up with tried to steal my bag before.
Remember how we met? Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me, and now here we are. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Aggron and my other Pokemon are gonna send you all flying! Big mistake, sir. You came to the city of Mega Evolution. And guess what? I'm not playing around. Ah yes, that's how Dynamic Punch works. Throw out a kick, and then the rest takes care of itself. Tackle? Man, the trainers here in Lumiose are just way too strong. Yeah, get out of here. Pleasure doing business with you. I had no idea that Lumiose City's trainers were so formidable. Okay, never mind about the ZA Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home.
Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh, if he'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Thanks, whattageek, you really helped. I appreciate you lending us a hand even after we kinda took your bag. Kinda. You did take my bag. I do kinda owe you. You do owe me. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea, so I started a business showing tourists around Lumiose while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't.
Hey, you're late. Is everything okay?
Andre? Yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in ZA Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon in battle in Lumiose was against me. Okay, see you later. I hope we meet again.
That was cute. Bad rewards, but it was cute. I don't know why I need to keep bringing up bad rewards. It's kind of the thing with these side quests. We got a lot of A lot of screws. Let's get another red for more experience points. And I can do another one. Yeah, sure. And was that the last of the reds? Yeah. Let's up the pinks. Next up, let's head to this restaurant, because we actually have a gauntlet to get through here. Do I need to worry about my Pokemon being fully healed? I don't think so. Welcome to Restaurant Lana. Flavors will never overwhelm your palate. So for our first time trying the full course of battles, it's free, but anytime we want to try after that, it costs us. So here we go. No resting allowed between fights. I also don't think we can use items. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it doesn't allow us to use items either. So self-healing moves are going to be pretty useful for these gauntlet battles. You're a guy who knows how to enjoy his salad. That's something I say to people all the time, actually. Next up, I assume this guy's using fire, or maybe ground? Water. We traded moves there. Beebs. Last but not least, man, he's angry. Fire. Meow. I think that was it. It was just the 3 at Restaurant Lana. The other restaurants would be, like, more trainers all in a row. Yeah, nothing really great there, but at least we got a TM out of it, so.
Leftovers is such a funny name for an item, don't you think? Leftovers, leftovers, my heart you have won. Leftovers, leftovers, are you loved by every man? As you can see, I take my job as a waitress very seriously. In fact, I'm trying to help reduce food waste by teaching the world how useful leftovers are. Since you made the happy mistake of talking to me, you should pitch in to aid my mission. Think you'd be up for a battle? My Pokemon will leftovers.
Fight me. I could use some leftovers for passive healing, especially if I'm going to be facing off against those restaurant goers. Aura Sphere. Oh, I was hoping that'd knock it out immediately. That's unexpected. Hit it. Oh, you're taking a Hydro Pump. Never mind. I deserve everything bad that happens to me. It's over. It's over.
Guess even leftovers can't save you if all signs point to defeat. Here, I'd like you to have some leftovers of your own. They're fresh, if that's the right word. If you give a Pokemon leftovers a whole, they'll, recover HP over time. Oh, I just realized, leftovers never run out, right? Then can Pokemon keep eating them forever? If so, I feel like that should count as one of the 7 wonders of the Pokemon world. Not that I know what the other 6 are. They're probably number 8 of the wonders. If we're counting them all. I will equip Aurorus with the leftovers. Well, no, let's actually try the weakness policy. It doesn't get used up in this game, which is nice. It just means if it activates during a battle, you can't use it again during the battle. Or maybe until that Pokemon switches out. You've got a Flabebe as well? Oh, and a Galarian Stunfisk.
You gotta help me!
One of my Stunfisks has gone missing! Oh, and it's no ordinary Stunfisk. It looks like this fellow because I caught them in the Galar region. They bury themselves in the ground so they look like just like Pokeballs someone dropped. Could you do me a favor and go look for my Stunfisk in Wild Zone 11? I bet it's disguised itself as a Pokeball. Please let me know if you find it. Great, we're looking for a bear trap that's been trotted on. Here I go. Gyarados. Wasn't expecting to see him out in the wild. Hiya! I had to guess, and if I remember right... No, it's not here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's my Stunfisk! Are you okay? You didn't get your leg bitten or anything, right? Oh, good. You seem unharmed. Oh, you finally found the one you were searching for, eh, Stunfisk? See, my Stunfisk here has been searching for a really strong trainer for itself. I think it wants you to be its trainer. Please train up Stunfisk to be nice and strong. I got another power item. Alright, anything else I need to worry about around here? Just that over there.
In the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, most trainers use Fairy-type Pokemon, but some of us in the Society adore Dragon-types too. As I'm sure you're aware, Dragon-type Pokemon are weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy-type moves. Battling with Dragon-types in the Fairy-loving SBC leaves you forever in a disadvantaged position. It's rather like the relationship between Jacinth and Laban. Oh, but those two really do suit each other, so please forget I mentioned anything. I'm afraid I've sidetracked us a bit. Let me get to my point. I'd like you to battle my beloved Dragon-type Pokemon to help them grow strong.
Dragging you into battle, because there's literally no other puns you can make with the word dragon.
Be warned, my Pokemon are holding Dragon Fangs, so their attacks will have some real bite.
But what if I brought a fairy Pokemon? Then so much for your Dragon Fang. Dragon Fang, Dragon Fang. I must be some sort of genius. Double Dragon Fang. At least I'm powerful now. So anyway, how about that Dragon Fang?
Dragon types are so strong, but my weakness as a trainer lost us the battle. Well, my Pokemon can still evolve yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's no easy task raising Dragon types in the SBC. I have my Pokemon hold Dragon Fangs to power up their attacks, but the struggle continues. Should have known the winner of the Super Tournoi de Jacinth would be so strong. Since my Pokemon aren't fully evolved, perhaps I ought to have given them Eviolite to hold instead. But I was persuaded by Laban's motto, the best defense is a good offense. Though Laban can hardly talk, she can't ever seem to win against Jacinth. Perhaps she should rethink that motto of hers. In any case, I'd like you to have this Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for today.
She's just loaded with these, huh? Maybe she took it out of her Gabite and just keeps regrowing the fangs. That works. Oh yeah. Do I have the Pokemon they need? I think I do. Show me Carvana. There it is.
We're about to start filming. Please stay out of the way. Oh, I see you have a Mega Ring. You must be a formidable trainer. I'll have you know I'm a rather well-known movie director. I'm among those who know me. I wanted to capture some footage of the wild Pokemon here in Lumios, up close and personal with my Rotom phone. And for my first shoot, I decided to focus on a vicious Pokemon that uses its sharp fangs to tear its prey to shreds, Carvana. But if I'm being honest, filming a wild Pokemon up close and personal is, well, dangerous and scary. So I was hoping to find some charitable trainers who could help by letting me film their Pokemon. Seeing as you're a trainer, perhaps you have a Carvana. If so, could I capture some footage?
The menace of the deep. So menacing.
I see you brought a Carvana. Does that mean you're going to help me out? We got everything you need. It's time to begin the shoot.
You have the script prepared and everything.
Now then, let's film the next scene. Lights, camera, action! Watch out! It's a Carvana!
Help!
Guys, I'm not sure about this Piranha remake.
Cut! What's wrong, Carvana? You need to attack them, like, ferociously.
Are they covered by the workers' union? Are you allowed to do that? Oh, it's drowned.
Director, I was looking up facts about Carvana between takes. Apparently it gets very timid when it's all by itself. What? How am I supposed to get the footage I'm looking for, then?
Two Carvana?
Now that I think about it, a Carvana that's scared of humans, That's not bad. Not bad at all. It's not what I had in mind, but we might still get some really good footage from all this.
Really? You think? I doubt it, man. I went to film school. That's not even barely salvageable. Whatever. I'm better than you. Just know that. Let me warp. Let me get Carvana back into the box. Hey friend, bird Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes. We all know that, right? But Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot will always have a special place in my heart. I even joined the delivery company I'm working for because their logo is a bird Pokemon. No, it's a Talonflame, not a Pidgeot or anything. Pidgeot in its evolutionary line can use the move Fly, you know. It's a pretty amazing move. Want to taste the power of the move Fly for my bird Pokemon? Just let me know when you're ready to take on my high-flying team. Let's see how this goes. First up is Pidgey. Fly high into the sky, my feathered friend. Are we gonna have to fight them all in a row, or are we gonna fight them one by one? Like, cut away after defeating each one? I'm hoping it's the former, because it's kind of bad writing, and... Okay, good. So since it's in the air, I'll use Blizzard a little late. That way, boom, is dead. So anyway. Thanks for coming back down. What a rude way to be brought back to Earth. That's my other name. We're coming down to the ground. There's no better place to go. Someday I'll even get my company to swap their logo from a Talonflame to a Pidgeot. You'll see. Will I? The repeat ball, because that's all he did, was do the same thing over and over. What else we got down here? There's a pocket ball. What What's the pocket ball? A water stone? Okay. And what's this pocket ball? It's awakening. Alright.
This elevator's been on the fritz recently. I can usually get it up and running again with a well-placed punch or two, but not this time. Maybe it needs a bigger wallop than I can give. Looks like you're gonna need a Pokemon's help to kick this thing into action. Pokemon have two categories of attacking moves, you know, physical and special. You can check a move's category from the same screen you use to change Pokemon's moves. The icon for physical moves will look like a burst of spikes. That's what we're looking for. If a Pokemon gave this elevator a wallop with a fighting type physical move, I think that'd fix it.
So, not Aura Sphere, then. Boy, it's a good thing I happen to have exactly what we need. Hurrah!
Oh, it's working again. I knew a fighting type physical move would do it. Nothing like a good thwack to fix things up.
Seems a bit violent.
It's fine, trust me. This is how we fix all our electrical appliances at the dojo. Just like phones. Anyway, thanks a bunch. This elevator would have been stuck without you.
Okay, great.
And now we got something for powering up our physical moves. Next. Oh yeah, this quest.
You know, it's my dream to open a Furfrou salon with my Scyther someday. Do you know much about Furfrou? It's a really fluffy Pokemon whose fur can be trimmed into all sorts of fun styles. It'd be amazing if my Scyther could learn the proper technique for trimming Furfrou. To do that, Scyther would first need to master a move called Slash. Thinking the best way to learn would be to copy someone who's already mastered it. Maybe you can have your Pokemon show us how it's done. All you need to do is use Slash on the substitute doll right over there.
So, does Grind have Slash? Yes. Gonna need to remember to put that back to Metal Claw later.
Wow, what a well-executed Slash! That's my other name. Okay, now that we've seen how to do it, let's give it a go, Scyther. Oh, that was perfect. I knew you could do it. Now I can handle Furfrou trims for sure.
Yeah, because hitting really hard with a cutting move, it allows you to cut more delicately that you're looking for trimming Furfrou.
We couldn't have gotten this far without your handy demonstration, thank you. With that, I'll go ahead and open up our salon for business. Here's the signboard. Stop by if you ever feel like giving your Furfrou a fresh new trim.
So yeah, if you're looking to get your Furfrou's coat changed, do a couple of side quests for this lady and you can get new hairstyles for them.
There are many more styles we need to learn. If Scyther's going to be able to handle new trims, we need to use moves other than Slash. Can you show us a technique for Razor Leaf?
I don't know if this is a move that Scyther can make use of, but I guess you can take some references from it. Do you know Razor Leaf? I don't think so. Give me a Go-Goat. There we go.
Wow, those leaves are razor sharp, all right. Okay, Scyther, learn from the move we just saw to make lots of nice, precise cuts. Oh, look at that precision. Your scything has really improved by leaps and bounds. We should have no problem trimming Furfrou fur into more complex styles now. So glad we asked for your help again. Thanks so much. Come and consult us anytime you'd like to give your Furfrou a new trim.
But wait, there's more.
Well, hello, I'd like to ask you for yet another favor. This time could you show us Psycho Cut? That's a real move.
Do I have anything that would know Psycho Cut? I don't have Kadabra, I don't think. Let's have a quick glance around. There's Abra, but I needed to evolve. Another Abra, but I needed to evolve. Absol might. Oops. Okay, doesn't know it yet, but pour all these small candies in. Maybe we can get Psycho Cut this way. What level do you need to be? I'm not using these experience candies for anything else, so... Could have sworn that it would be a Psycho Cutter. Okay. Evidently not. Guess I'm gonna have to go find a Kadabra. Alright, when caught a Kadabra, it already came loaded with Psycho Cut, so... So that's what Psycho Cut looks like. Okay, Scyther, fix the image of that move in your mind and let loose. That's the stuff. If you keep that up, even the trickiest trims should be a cinch for you. Now that Scyther's learned all the cuts it needs, we can finally offer customers the full repertoire of gorgeous Furfrou trims, and it's entirely thanks to you. So keep bringing your Furfrou to us for the latest trims, okay? I know Scyther would love the chance to keep practicing its skills. Peerless. Is there another quest you have for us right now? Not yet. She will have one later, but that's for later. Tell me, which Pokemon type has captured your heart above all others? For me, it's the Fairy type, no doubt about it. See this fur soda I'm wearing? It was designed by a famous trainer who specializes in Fairy types. Leon! I mean, turns out she and I have the same taste in Pokemon and fashion. Oh, I'm sorry. Laban. Anyway, here's an idea. Let's have a battle where each of us uses our favorite Pokemon. So, it's just a fight against all Fairy Pokemon. In other words, a fight against someone from the SBC. Let me guess. The item that you'll give us is the Fairy Feather. This ain't gonna end well for her, I feel. That did end well for her, I feel. Not the outcome I'd hoped for. Still, don't you think Fairy types are amazing? I mean, Dragon-type moves have absolutely no effect on them. Though I'm well aware that Fairy types have their weaknesses too. And when you specialize in a certain type, your whole team shares the same vulnerabilities. But I don't mind, I'll keep battling with my team of Fairy types. I'm their biggest fan after all. Oh look, a Fairy Feather. Go away. I bet you've seen a lot of sludge piles around town, right? Just like that pile over there. My gray brain meat had an idea. What? I bet I could make a fortune with a sludge cleaning business. So I caught myself a Clauncher since it's good at the move Water Gun. We're all set. Except we're not. Clauncher's not interested in washing away the sludge at all. So I need you to do something for me. Show my Clauncher how cool your Pokemon looks using Water Gun to wash away that sludge. Maybe then it'll want to give it a try too. I'll do you one better. I'll do it with a Clawitzer who can do a Water Gun. I just need to teach it Water Gun. Go get it. Not from there. Yeah, idiot. Get back up here. Beautiful, all nice and clean, not a trace of sludge. See how it's done, Clauncher? Just blast sludge with a Water Gun and wash it all away. Not rocks, sludge! Damn, it's good. What, it busted a rock with Water Gun? Hey, great job, Clauncher, you pack a punch! No wonder you weren't interested in the sludge. But we're still gonna clean up all the sludge around town. And that's not all we'll do. We're gonna take on the world of Pokemon battling with your outstanding power. Who's to say we can't do everything we dream of? And we'll do it together, partner. Thanks to you, I got to see Clauncher's true potential. It's really opened some doors for us. Mystic Water? No, just pearls. Wow. Great. Panpour. Yeah. Finally. Whoops. Finally, we can go back to that one guy who needed all the pans. Where was he? Which cafe? This one. Do I need to add all of them to my team, or... Yeah. Oh, you brought a Pansage, a Pansear, and a Panpour, just as I requested. Thank you so much. I'll get right to making the tea, so do take a seat and settle in. Thank you for your patience. I'm not a big fan of green tea. Happy to report that with the aid of Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour, I've created Pantrio tea. Thought about calling it Pansage Sear Pour tea, but that's rather a mouthful. Just like this tea. And now, dear customer, please enjoy a cup of our new special brew. I absorb it through the power of thought. Well, what'd you think? The fragrance, taste, and nutritional value are all top-notch, no? Ah, but I mustn't forget to return your dear Pokemon to you. Thanks to their invaluable help, we've now added Pantrio Tea as a permanent menu item.
I'm using the power of metronomes to see every single Pokemon move there is.
Come again?
Maybe you don't get what I mean, or maybe you do. Well, either way, allow me to explain. The move metronome causes a Pokemon to use a completely random move. You'll understand best if you see it for yourself, so let's have ourselves a battle.
Alright. RNG, baby, let's go. I'm feeling lucky. Shoot to thrill! Way to kill! Okay, maybe not so kill. Oh, Hyper Beam. But dang, that's strong. And the trainer got in the way of it, too. He was just asking to die. Hydro Pump. That's gonna hurt. Maybe not. Well, they can't all be winners.
Did you see how many different moves we can pull out just by waving a finger?
Yeah, how about this one? Sorry, that joke doesn't translate without a webcam on.
Tick tock, tick tock. You might think I just lost. You might think I lost just now, but that's not true. After all, I got to see a move I'd never seen before. Thunder Punch. Isn't it amazing that Pokemon can stimulate their brains by wagging a finger like a metronome, and that this allows them to use all sorts of moves? Pokemon really can just do about anything. But, you know, I hear there are certain moves that can't be used through metronome. I guess it means I'll have to keep battling until I find out what they are. We'll be wagging our fingers so much it'll generate shockwaves. Shockwave! That's a move that I've never seen before.
Stop! It's too dangerous! But I wanted to go head-to-head with them. This is bad. The wild Pokemon in front of that elevator look ready to go at each other at any moment now. Sparks are flying. My heart is racing. What's gonna happen now? I'm gonna beat him up with an earthquake. That's what's gonna happen. Here I go. Two wild Pokemon are having a standoff. Time to make this a Mexican standoff. I thought for some reason in my head, like, okay, I know what the phrase is for three people in the same standoff. It's got the word try in it, right? No, it doesn't. Mexican standoff. Whoa, where'd Manectric and Ampharos go? Oh, I obliterated them. Were those two fighting over the elevator? They're supposed to be super strong. Are you the one who chased them off? Yeah. I'm so good. I've heard of trainers settling arguments with Pokemon, but between Pokemon? Wow. You know, maybe those two were getting territorial over the elevator because they were drawn to the electricity that powers it.
Guess Lumios is an exciting and appealing city even for wild Pokemon. Yeah, I feel like this has been the plot for several of these Holovator missions already. Anyway, now that's done. There's also a side quest up here. Yep, sure enough. Better watch out, there's a wild Emolga around here that keeps stealing people's food. It only goes after its favorite berries, but still, it's a huge nuisance. This Emolga's a fast little thing, too. No one's been able to catch it. But you're a big shot trainer in the ZA Royale, right? Think you can battle this Emolga and scare some sense into it? I don't mind if you catch it or defeat it, I just want it to leave our food alone. Speaking of, Pecha berries seem to be this Emolga's favorite. Here, I'll show you one. What? That puny pest pilfered my Pecha berry!
Later, bitch!
Chase after that Emolga, would you? You should be able to catch up to it using Rotoglide.
What's a Rotoglide? Isn't that something that you use before... Never mind, I feel like that joke wouldn't land with younger folk. Can I hit that with Ice Beam? I know the Emolga's literally right over there, but... A Larvitar in a Wild Zone? Perish the thought. 2 Larvitar! 3 Larvitar! What the... Catching spree. One of these has got to catch, right? None of them! That sucks. Wow, that was bad. Anyway, down there in Wild Zone 15, we got some Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist. Actually, is there a side quest already for the Pumpkaboo? There might be. We're gonna have to catch an Alpha Pumpkaboo or an extra large one. So I'll do that later. Mogagaga.
You get back here!
Hiya! Mogagaga. The thieving Emolga got away. Why can't I just throw an Ice Beam at it? Would it work then? Would it work to stop it, I mean? Is that guy... I think he's just chilling up there. I don't know if he's a side quest giver, but he's just chilling. I didn't even need Rotoglide. But I did it anyway because it looks cool. Are you telling me it's escaping again? The thieving Emolga got away! What the... Just a second. Okay, I was hoping for more than that. Mogaga!
You get back here! For the last time, Emolga!
Hoya! Nowhere to fly to. Well, actually, there are plenty of places to fly to. Mogaga! Little rat. Hiya!
Looks like that pesky Emolga was no match for you. And he left behind all my Pecha berries, too. Things are finally coming up Armand. Can you let Emolga out of its ball? I'd like to get a good look at our little thief. I'll admit, you're one tough Emolga. Can't have been easy surviving in this city. I'm sure Emolga didn't think it was doing anything wrong. It was just gathering food. Pokemon and people aren't so different in that respect. We're all doing what we can to get by.
Hey, those are pretty good berries for lowering stats. And making them friendly, but also for lowering stats.
Pokemon battles are nuanced. You can't expect to win just by using strong moves all the time. Spreading that message is why I battle. If you really want to become stronger, then let me teach you about barriers, moves that reduce the damage your Pokemon take.
If only I had Brick Break. Then I wouldn't have to put up with Rock Smash on Medicham. The Rising Star. I'm gonna bet Reflect first, but I'm still gonna use Rock Blast. I'm gonna bet Light Screen next, but I'm still gonna use Rock Blast. I'm gonna bet that I win next, but I'll still use Rock Blast.
But I reduced the damage my team would take from attacks.
You sure did. Still got one hit by the first hit of Rock Blast, so that's something.
The move Reflect reduces the damage the user's team takes from physical moves for a while. Light Screen is similar, but it reduces the damage taken from special moves instead. You'll have a lot of opportunities in battle if your Pokemon are taking less damage. I gotta admit, it feels kind of embarrassing to lecture someone who beat me. I'm sure you have no problem combining moves to get all sorts of effects. I just don't know what to do. My Meditite can't seem to keep focused over very long at all.
Same.
I guess I finally got no choice but to ask for help from the legendary Yoga Master. I heard from one of my yogi friends that the Yoga Master trains at one circle among the 5, where the clock points to 12. Once you reach that circle, she said the Master would be found at the spot closest to heaven. Please, can you help me find the legendary Yoga Master? Do it for Meditite.
That seemed like a pretty easy puzzle to me. Head to the northmost wild zone, and then the spot closest to heaven, so the spot highest in the sky, aka the tower that's here in the wild zone, right over there. Which, coincidentally, is also the best way of shiny hunting in this zone. Because taking these stairs, you reset all the spawns. So, it's just a good way of constantly spawning new things. Anyway.
Alright, Medicham, let's end our training for today. Oh, do you need something? That's right, I'm the one some people call the legendary Yoga Master. What brought you to me today, then? Hello, I wanted to talk to you about my Meditite. It just can't seem to stay focused. I've been making sure to give it plenty to eat, so it can't possibly be getting distracted by hunger. Well, there's your problem. Your Meditite should be eating just one berry each day. Eating more than necessary can put undue stress on Meditite's body, you know. What? But I just... Don't be alarmed. I'll teach you all you need to know, starting from the basics. Really? Thank you so much. I can see why people call you the legendary Yoga Master. And thanks to you for helping me find who I was looking for. I don't think I could get by on just one berry each day, but I'll make sure to take good care of myself so I can take good care of Meditite. Twisted Spoon.
Now what? We're probably not ready for Lawao. Yeah, maybe. Let's give it a shot. Welcome to Restaurant Yeah. 2-star restaurant. Not terrible, but not fantastic either. I would probably dine at a 2-star restaurant. Like a 3. This is a bad starting choice. I'm thinking a Rock Blast, maybe. I'm thinking an Ice Beam, maybe.
What an amazing technique you have. That's my other name.
Kid, I'm about to get schooled.
George.
Don't. Furthermore, do not. Additionally, no.
Michelle.
I'm guessing this is a poison type team, not a grass one? Oh, it's a trapping team. No, it is grass. Okay. It's round 4, by the way. We had 3 at the previous restaurant. Is this an ice team or not a flying team? They just had flying. A protect team. That is ice. Ah.
You're quite simply the best. To put it any other way would not do you justice.
Number 5. What you got? Psychics? I don't really have much that is good against Psychic, or at least that resists it. But I'll take that health graciously. Damn, I lost some of it. I was hoping Hornleech would take it out in a single shot, but... Hiya! Oh, that was the full course? I am the gourmand. Fantastique. Whirlwind. Such a great move. Such a great move. If you might recall, Roar pushes enemies back when they're trying to use an attack. Whirlwind does the exact same thing, except it's only for Pokemon that have wings. So, you know.
Hello there. Have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack opponents in a Pokemon battle? I've got good news for you. There are moves that let you do just that. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent.
Yeah, Hornleech.
Care to experience the effects yourself? Your Pokemon will have their HP drained while my Pokemon are healed. Imagine the horror!
Okay, but what about my favorite move of all time, Drain Punch? Is that in the game? You might be surprised. Let me experience it. So, Leech Life. Horn Leech. Or Giga Drain. Yeah, Horn Leech. And Giga Drain. Or Leech Seed. That works too. Were they not able to absorb HP quickly enough to hold out? No, they just died in one shot, so, it's not quite so easy to win if your opponents are healing as they attack you, is it? Then again, that didn't stop you from winning, did it? And to think I even had all my Pokemon equipped with Big Roots. Ah, that's what we're getting here. Well, in that case, I might actually be pretty good for, Trevenant. Nice. Alright, Restaurant Lowell. What you got? Proud to offer only the best. 10-course banquet. Well, let's give it a shot. Not confident. Uh-oh. Oh, we're doing poison types, okay. I think it might have tried doing protect. Well, if it only has poison moves, then against the steel type, it wouldn't have done anything. Uh-oh. Rawr. Uh-oh. Yeesh. At least it killed itself, but... Get out of here. It'll only get harder from here, I believe that. For a soda girl. Rock types, or are we going with fairy because she is a for a soda girl? This ain't good. Fairy types. Flex not up yet, that's good. And it takes a couple of turns for it to actually throw an attack out, so... Percival, I'm gonna guess steel types? Well, we got an ice type to start. So maybe just defensive Pokemon that wall you? Looking like that's the case. Yeah, we might have some walls then. Oh, yeah. That's the whole shtick. Got it. Okay.
Oh, that's a bad switch. At least the severity of the toxic poison is reset between battles, so maybe I'm still fine for a bit. Halfway, well, not halfway yet. We need to defeat this guy to be halfway. A lot of punches. Samesies. Oh, I was expecting him to do a ghost move, that's why I switched. That's really not good. I'm in trouble. Hella dead. Yeah, this is going from bad to worse. Ghost types? Steel types? Or bug. I don't know yet. Oh, protect? Yeah. Steel types. Am I in trouble? I might be. Who's gonna Phantom Force first? That's my question. Wasn't him. Wow. Come on, be something that I can heal off of. That could be doable. Oh, wait. I thought I had Trevenant selected. Yeesh. Speaking of Trevenant. Give me that health back, thank you. Blizzard. Figured it was all three, or three Pokemon that can use giant, takes long to charge up, area of effect moves. More poison types. Out of there. Oh, seated? Dang. Feels as if I've been gutted like a fish.
Are we at 7 or 8? No, oh, 9. Time to choke. Here I go. I remember this guy being tricky. Oh, it's got Life Orb. That's why I remembered it being bad. Uh-oh. A little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I think I tabbed over to Trevenant for the next battle. Kristoff, what do you got? Okay, not a good start for my Trevenant at least, but may not be much better for him. We'll see. Uh-oh. Nope. Really not good for me. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Shoot. I think I'm cooked. Man, so close. But... oh, the Rocky helmet. Get out of here. Lock onto him. Oh, he's megaing. No! Get away from me. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. What a shame you aren't able to savor every last bite of your Pokemon Battle Feast, but we hope you'll come again. There we go. Jeez. Oh. At least I kind of knew what I was getting into the second time around, but still was tough. Incredible! This is a little show of appreciation for you, fully savoring all our restaurant has to offer. I wouldn't hate this side quest so much if you didn't have to reset back to start if you lose once. Because it takes up just so much time. I really don't want to have to go through that multiple times if I fail at the very last thing on the very last hit, you know? Maybe it's just a unique problem that I have, and I'm just not that good a gamer to get it in one. But whatever. Hi, kids.
Hey, is that a Mega Ring? Can you Mega Evolve your Pokemon?
I sure can.
Whoa, that's so cool! I bet you know lots about Mega Evolution. Hey, maybe he can teach us. He's not just any old Pokemon trainer after all. He's a super cool Mega Evolution user. Please teach us about Mega Evolution.
Something tells me that you kids are just here to teach me about Mega Evolution with your little quizzes.
Can we have a special class about Mega Evolution, please?
Gather round, children.
We'll take turns asking you questions, okay? I'll go first. You know those little spheres you need to Mega Evolve your Pokemon? What are they called?
Mega Boulders.
Oh, there's stones for Mega Evolving, so that means they're called Mega Stones. Makes sense. Mega Stones are named after the Pokemon they match with, right? What kind of Mega Stone does Canary use to Mega Evolve her Electros?
Electrosizite.
Yeah, that sounds right. Do all the Mega Stones have that "ite" at the end? It's so funny. My turn. When Pokemon Mega Evolve, their moves get stronger. What do you call those moves?
Surplus moves.
I get it. Those moves do seem like a real plus. I heard that some Pokemon change types when they Mega Evolve. Can you name one?
Manectric.
That's right, Mega Ampharos gains the Dragon type.
Man, these guys are all figuring things out that I'm not even saying.
Lots of Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Which Mega Evolution do you think is the strongest?
Yeah,
I guess there's no right answer. Each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. Everyone's had their turn to ask questions, right? Then we're done with class.
Thanks, Teach.
You know so much about Mega Evolution, you're definitely a Mega teacher. After that class, I want to learn even more about Mega Evolution. Me too! Have you heard the rumor that's been going around? Everyone's saying the strongest Mega Evolution user is going to save Lumiose. Wait, Lumiose is in trouble?
Huh? Wow, that's a lot of Mega Shards. I think I might actually be close to full on those. Nope, maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm thinking of endgame where if you're maxed out on your Canary plush for that, it's pretty good. Oh god. All right. I just got done with the restaurant up there. Hello.
Grandpa, my Honedge seems like it's under the weather. I even took it to a Pokemon Center, but that didn't help.
Oh, I know what's happened. Its cutting edge has gotten dull.
How do I fix it?
If you want to sharpen the sword Pokemon Honedge, there's only one thing you need. A whetstone. Oh, Pupitar. A what? Pupitar's body is incredibly solid. So solid that slashing at it will naturally sharpen Honedge's cutting edge.
I don't know about that. And besides, I don't have a Pupitar with me. Oh, hey you, do you have a Pupitar? Let me battle it with my Honedge.
Yeah, if I've got a Pupitar, which I don't, because 4 Larvitar in this playthrough so far have broken out. Which was the zone that had the Pupitar on it? Or the Larvitar on it? It was on a rooftop somewhere, I just don't remember which one. I don't remember. Well, I'll figure it out later. I thought it was 15. Where's that one? That one. Yeah, it is 15. Right over there. Anyway. Again, do it later once I actually get a Pupitar. Hello? That's just funny. I was gonna go to the high roller, but... Dang it! They got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. No need to be gentle. What if I burn it to cinders, including yourself? Whew. Thanks for your help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How'd that happen? That was the work of these Spinnerack here. Well, truth is, the 3 of them are my partners. I call them the Spinnerack Civvies. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. This time I messed up by destroying a web they just finished making. Big mistake! The 3 of them strung me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd show some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Okay, you made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know what would be a better use for all that silk? Nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. I'm kidding, that was a joke. Don't string me up against Spinnerack Civvies! So that was the entire mission. Hit the cocoon with a powerful move. 10 free net balls, but also... What? Why would you waste my time like that? Welcome, step right up. This is one restaurant in town that'll really move you. 5 Ultra Fresh battles. That's not bad. Better than Wow. Like, jeez. Alright, here we go again. Stretching. Oh, I see. That's how this is different. There's a bunch of Pokemon all in a group. Level 50. 2 down. Oh, no, 1 down. Sorry. You get out of here. What in the... Pokemon from Midwar Way. Grass type? Oh, electrics. This is reminding me of the fights with, not trainers per se, in Arceus, in Legends Arceus. From the Lost Hotel. Oh, these are just places in Kalos. No. Okay, only one of those I could see being from the Lost Hotel. And it ain't Lucario. From the Winding Woods. Ghosts? Okay, there we go. Let me at least shoot down that Chandelure before anything else. There we go. Bye-bye. Not from a place, but they like evolution stones. Of course it's the evolutions. Well, that was interesting. You must be bursting at the seams. This is a little show of appreciation. Cool. Those berries are useful.
Hello, sir. Would you like a ride anywhere? It's actually my first day on the job, and I haven't gotten a single passenger yet. I've practiced plenty, I know what I'm doing, but I'll be pretty nervous until I get used to things. So please help me out here. Let me drive you somewhere. I promise I won't charge you anything.
Okay. If you say so. Bring me to Hotel Rishusim. A major location. Oh, I'm not sure I can find any of those. Could you maybe choose a different destination? Pokemon Center? Magenta?
Thank you so much. Gosh, my first ever fare, even if I'm not charging you anything. Alright, then let's get going. I guess having only one destination makes this a one-of-a-kind cab, don't you think? Sorry if I sound flippant. I know I should be able to find more than one place without getting lost. Oh, you know the strawberry tarts at Cafe Pokemon and Me? I love those. They're great. Oh, sorry. I guess I shouldn't just talk about myself and what I like, huh? Sure gotten tough to drive through town with all these wild Pokemon everywhere, huh? Bet that makes you want to ask why I bothered becoming a taxi driver in the first place, right?
Yeah?
Sorry, I missed a turn. We're gonna have to circle back around now. Right, so I was explaining why I became a taxi driver. Ah! That's it, there. We've arrived at your destination, sir, the Magenta Pokemon Center. As promised, you don't owe me a thing.
I'll pay like normal.
Really? But you don't have to. If you insist, that would be $7.10, please.
And here's a $100,000 tip. I learned it from a really nice guy.
Well, my first fare taught me a lot, like how far I've still got to go before I'm a true pro. I got lost in the streets, got lost in conversation, I think I totally lost your trust by the end. But I do have one area where I'm still confident I can impress you. Pokemon battles. How about it?
I mean, sure. Let me pay you back with a rewarding battle. Why not? And she sends out Mega Dragonite. Rat. Kill it.
Great, how am I supposed to show you that I've got any skills if I lose? Okay, turns out the battle taught me how far I've still got to go as a trainer, too. But that doesn't mean it wasn't fun. I really enjoyed battling with you. I'm glad I never given up on Pokemon battling. I'm not the best, but it still gives me confidence. And if I don't give up as a taxi driver, I bet I'll build up confidence over time there, too. As long as I don't lose my job or anything. Thank you again for being my first ever fare and for the great battle today. Do you get paid to be battling on the job? Seems like a pretty good gig, but... I mean, I'm in the area. I might as well get started on some of these other quests in the area. I was gonna warp over to Rishisim to get that Larvitar, but... Yeah, I think you could help a guy out. See, I started up a Go-Goat carrier service, but all my helpers are on the small side for Go-Goat. What I really need is a big old Go-Goat that can carry larger packages for my clients. Give me a pal and catch an extra large Go-Goat? You wanna know the size of a Pokemon, just check its summary. Is the Go-Goat I have extra large? I doubt it. I should probably go grab an Alpha if I am to do this. Oh, size classification. There it is. It's an M, so not large enough. Okay, next up. You look lost.
You gotta help me. My little sister wandered off after a Litwick.
Oh, this again?
I've heard about Litwick. They're the Pokemon that suck out your life force. What if my sister has all her life force drained? What if she never comes back? Please, you gotta help me find my sister.
Whoop shoo. I know that sound. It's a... Oh, that was my third guess. Right. I remember this quest now.
Whoa!
Like, obviously, it's a Litwick, and obviously it's going to be taunting us, but, like, could it do it faster, maybe? Here I come, Litwick. I caught you. Wait. Don't run away. Litwick, come back. I'm coming for you. Do not eat his sister. That would be very unnecessary. And also unkind. And also uncalled for. But most importantly, unlike you and your species. Here I come again. Wow, there are twins walking past each other. Did you see that right behind Litwick? Hey, wait! I can't go through a lamppost. Get back over here. Don't jump in the water. You have so much to live for. Litwick, come back here. You little scoundrel. Don't worry, kid. We will save your sister really, really fast. I promise. Or my name's not my other name. Oh, look. It's the entrance to the sewers.
Did it go in there?
Nope. You stay out here, kid. Because I've got a Litwick to chase. And it's very fun to do so. There doesn't seem to be a single wild Pokémon. Good. I can't handle all of this excitement. Where on earth could the Litwick be?
What if I'm running the wrong way? But look, there is a TM. Also his sister, but mostly the TM.
Who are you?
Where'd the Litwick go?
Oh, so you came to find me? My brother worries too much. Hehe. Well, we're almost done here.
Anyone else getting dizzy, or is it just...
Hey, are you okay? Busta Wolf! Oh, thank goodness. I was worried you'd never wake up. My sister said she came here to help this Litwick. The poor little thing seemed really weak, so I was letting it absorb some of my life force. I heard someone...
You just do that as a kid? Okay.
That's what helps Litwick stay happy and healthy. You should leave that kind of thing to someone grown-up like me. I have way more life force. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for coming to find me anyway. Bye-bye. Hope you feel better now, Litwick.
And we get the life orb. That tracks. Any last jump scares before we go? Anyway. Hey, look, a side quest. Look at all those Binacle. I just want to go for a ride in my beloved boat, but they're blocking my way. I don't mean to boast, but my boat's the best. But now I can't even climb aboard. That's why I beat your belt. Ben, you based off those blasted Binacle for me? Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, you. Oh, Lord, they coming. Most of them gone. Thanks a lot for getting rid of those Binacle. Oh, they're back to blocking my beautiful boat. My boat's not for ferrying out a bunch of Binacle, you know. Wait, do y'all actually want to get on my boat? Well, alright then. Let me get it ready. Climb aboard, you boat-loving Binacle. Oh, that one's driving. Okay, but are you gonna, like, ride your boat with them there? Nope. Now he's still a background character. And the day was saved thanks to the hero of Lumios. Nice view up here, isn't it? I traveled through many regions, and I can tell you, Lumios' skyline is special. Really brings home how tall some of the buildings are, you know? Hey, what do you say to having an interesting Pokemon battle with me? One where we both use only flying-type Pokemon. You can have as many Pokemon in your team as you like, as long as they all share the flying type. How about it?
A sky battle.
I mean, once you're ready to have a battle using flying types only. Boy howdy, I sure do love flying type battles exclusively, because they are just so fun to do. I wonder if this would work. I don't know how dangerous it will be, so I will bring 3 Pokemon. So you only have flying type Pokemon in your team. Time to see your Pokemon rules the skies. Also time to see how underprepared I was for this. Boy, Sky Battles sure were a choice. Well, there goes Emolga. Coming to get you. Hiya! Soloed with Emolga. That's the Peach-a-berry thief. The sky's the limit for your strength. Look at those flying type skills. You're practically a Sky Trainer yourself. You know, Sky Battles was something of a fad here in Kalos a while back. Yeah, fad's a good way of putting it. People would battle using only Pokemon that can fly or float. I bet you could become the best of Sky Battles if you wanted. Or you might even reignite people's passion for Sky Battles. Nope. I'm good, actually. I'm, like, really solid on that.
Oh, excellent timing. I can tell you're a trainer and a talented one at that.
We got a knack for battling ourselves, especially since we switched up our battle tactics. We've been on a crazy winning streak.
What's the secret to our success, you ask? Why, status moves, of course.
Status moves boost your Pokemon's strength.
And they can weaken your opponents, too.
Expert battlers like us know better than to just dish out damage nonstop.
You'll see what we mean soon enough.
If you're brave enough to take on our status moves, we'll gladly battle you. Let me know when you're ready. Y'all limbered up and ready to run? Battle? Here we go. Time for us to be the ones only dealing damage, and them to be the only ones using status moves. Oh, this might be hard. I might gonna be in trouble. Boy, that was hard. The friend. Stupid onion baby. Get out of here. But our winning streak! Wonder how he does in the ZA Royale. At least at this point in the game. Oh, you totally wrecked our winning streak.
Hold on, we're not out of the game yet. If I win, that means our streak is still unbroken. It's my turn now. I won't let you put an end to our perfect string of victories.
Let's go.
My Pokemon specialize in moves that lower opponents' stats. How about you? Hiya!
So how about the lowering of my stats, by the way? How we doing that? Chabak. So anyway. No! No!
Can't believe our status moves weren't enough to beat you.
My Pokemon powered themselves up and everything.
And my Pokemon powered yours down. Why wasn't that enough to win? Could you give us some advice? What should we do to be better trainers?
Train your Pokemon well. Also use attacks. Well said.
Raising and lowering stats are valid strategies, but they're not surefire ways to win, I suppose.
Thanks for the valuable lesson. There's so much we still have to learn about Pokemon battles.
Agreed. Thanks so much, Mystery Trainer. I'm so glad we could battle you.
Hey, more stat stuff.
Hey, you're the one I talked to before, right? About the Hawlucha around these rooftops?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know what you did, but I managed to find Hawlucha again after that. It was really lethargic, though. And ever since then, it's been acting strange. It's always had this faraway look on its face, as if it's remembering something.
Oh.
Oh my, what's going on, Hawlucha? Looks like it wants to battle. Do you think maybe it wants to have a battle against you?
I guess it must want a rematch.
Pardon? I don't quite follow. I'm not sure what's going on, but if Hawlucha wants a battle, could you grant this wish?
It's dying wish? Because I'm gonna win? Really good? Here I go. Look at that. I won really good. Thank you for the battle.
That was amazing. I had no idea Pokemon battles could be so exciting. It's not about beating down an opponent, it's about facing each other without holding back. Hey Hawlucha, do you think you could let me be your partner? I'll do more than just feed you. I promise I'll learn everything I can about being a trainer. I want to help you.
That's a hard no. I mean, it's a yes.
Oh, thank you. I won't let you down. Thank you so much for battling, Hawlucha. I thought it would be really hard for wild Pokemon to live in the city, but I guess Pokemon are more powerful than I ever imagined. I'm gonna try to become stronger too, together with Hawlucha.
Yay! I do like that some of these side quests are follow-ups to the Rogue Megas that ended up showing up.
Shh, quiet, otherwise that beast will notice us.
A taxi?
Don't you see it? That giant watchog.
Oh, but the taxi, though.
I've been waiting for it to go somewhere else, but it hasn't budged one bit. There's no way my Pokemon could beat that huge thing. If only there was a trainer around here that could take it down.
The burning gaze. Battle. Very uncomfortable standing right up against this. Never mind. I guess I moved forward a little bit. Hiya!
Hey, that was amazing. You really must be a strong trainer to win against that big critter. Guess you wanted to head up using the elevator too, huh? It's so much fun exploring the rooftops, isn't it? All the different ways the buildings connect. Not to mention you can find rare items and Pokemon up there too. Normally I like to keep all the goodies for myself, but you should go up first this time. You're the reason we can use the elevator now, after all.
Hey, Assault Vest. I love that item.
Goomy?
Hey, kid. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Coming on a little strong, ma'am. Is that your Pokemon there? Sure isn't, ma'am. Look, I got a bench covered in goo, a Goomy on that bench, and then you standing right by it. I need to figure out what happened here and how to keep it from happening again. And I don't see anyone else to ask. Do you know who this Goomy belongs to if it's not yours? No idea. I see. And what brings you by this particular bench tonight if this isn't your Goomy? I wanted to pet the Goomy. I guess that's fair. Are you from around here? Maybe you can point me to someone else who might know this Goomy. I'm only here on vacation. Is that so? You're sure this Goomy isn't your Pokemon? It honestly isn't, ma'am. You know, it's not a big deal if it is your Goomy, right? I just need to get to the bottom of this. Can't help but notice this Goomy is real friendly with you, considering it's not yours. Okay, how about this? If this really isn't your Goomy, you won't mind showing me the Pokemon you're actually here with, will ya? To be clear, I'm challenging you to a battle, kid. Let's see your team up close. Is this police brutality? Hiya! Hiya again. Hanging on with a sliver. At least I got no doubts at all about how capable you are in battle. You certainly put up a good fight, I'll give you that.
Goomy, I told you not to wander off. You got that bench all sticky, too. There, all cleaned up. Come on, Goomy, let's head home.
That wasn't your Goomy after all, then. I'm sorry, kid. There are so many wild Pokemon around Lumios these days. I'm feeling the pressure to head off trouble when I see it. Let me share a tip with you to make up for all the trouble. Don't look suspicious. To evolve Goomy into its final evolution, you'll need to make use of Rain. With that, I'll take my leave. Thanks for bearing with me today, kid.
Feel the energy! When you have your Pokemon use Focus Energy, their attacks are more likely to be critical hits. If the idea of my Pokemon using Focus Energy doesn't scare you silly, let's battle.
Get energized, physical.
Let me know when you're ready to go! If you're not too scared of Focus Energy, let's battle!
That's the spirit, let's do this! As he downs like five-hour energies in a row. Well. Well. Well.
Guess relying on my super energy to win the day was a huge mistake. Gah! You beat my high energy tactics and my Pokemon's focus energy. Incredible! Like I said, focus energy makes the user's attacks more likely to be critical hits. So what happens if you combine it with moves that are already likely to land critical hits, huh? Or if you combine it with items that raise your critical hit ratio. Whoo boy, I need to get back to the office right now and run some experiments. Gotta take some deep breaths to focus my own energy first, though. Perfect, focus.
Okay, bye. Maybe cool it on the energy. How we doing? You see that? When a Pokemon flinches, it can't fire off the move it was about to use. Sorry, I had a little bit of an energy kick from that guy. If your Pokemon is able to attack as normal, but your opponent's Pokemon can't attack at all, it's basically like attacking twice. My battle style is all about making victory a cinch by causing the opponent's Pokemon to flinch. If you want to face me, you best prepare for a tough fight. So you give me the Razor Fang, or the King's Rock, I guess. Because no Weavile in the game. There is a Slowbro, so... Or, I mean a Slowking, excuse me. So what if I, hypothetically, just wait for you to do an attack and then throw out a Dynamic Punch? Can't flinch me that easily there. I know all about flinching moves. I'll even do one to you. How about you?
Looks like I was the one to flinch in the face of your Pokemon's strength and vigor. I guess it doesn't matter whether you flinch or not. Being a Pokemon trainer is all about clinching victory your own way. Your mental resolve during that battle can only be described as kingly. As such, I think this is just the reward for you.
King's Rock. King's Rock. Alright.
Pokemon holding a King's Rock will sometimes make opponents flinch with its attacks. Go seize the upper hand by putting opponents in a tough spot. I expect great things from you.
Still no rain, huh? Tell me, have you ever given much thought to the weather during Pokemon battles? My Pokemon grow stronger in the rain, you know. We should have a battle when it's raining. You'll see just how strong my team can be.
Guess we're gonna have to wait for it to rain.
You're a trainer, aren't you? I've got a request for you, if you don't mind. Some very strange things have been happening in my apartment block, you see. The sort of things you might even call paranormal activity, if you can believe all that. Speakers in empty rooms have suddenly started playing music, or our building keeps losing power. On top of all that, we've been hearing eerie sounds from up on the roof. I would love to get to the bottom of things, but it's got me rather spooked, to be honest. You think you can go up to the roof and take a look around for me?
Apartment block eeriness. Oh, snake eater up in here. A ghost! That Dedenne may have been using its tail to absorb electricity. Follow Dedenne. If only I could see where it went. First of all. Ah, there it is. Just like a Mulga. Except they can't fly. Get back here, rat. Oh, it's schmoving now. Get back here, you little hamster. Sorry, I got the important thing. Oh, it's Miad, okay. Now it's Diad, okay.
There you are, young trainer. I'm still scared, but I have to know what's been causing all the weird occurrences.
Oh?
I suppose faulty speakers and power outages are electrical issues, aren't they? So naughty little Dedenne has been behind all this. It's been absorbing our electricity, then? What a relief, my other name. If it really had been paranormal activity, I would have had to move across town. But I suppose that we can't let this Dedenne keep wreaking havoc with our circuits. What to do? Okay, how about this? Let's search for a trainer to look after you properly, shall we? In the meantime, you're not to steal electricity. If you do, you're out in the street, got it? Now, I finally have some peace of mind thanks to you. I'm so grateful for your help.
Alright. I think that's the last of the missions that need to be picked up, but we still got a few that I need to work on. So, let me at least see if I can go get the Pupitar, but we're gonna have to really grind out, I think, the Go-Goat and, well, not really grind out, per se. I could get this one done, actually. I'm gonna go handle that. I thought I just caught a blue Flabebe today. Flablue blue.
Blue makes you feel so free, doesn't it?
And that's all of them.
Thank you for showing me all those Flabebe. They made such a beautiful rainbow of hues. Thinking about those vibrant dearies makes me want to mix up even more hair colors. There's no time like the present, so let me fix up some new ones for you to try out.
And there we go. New hair colors.
Seeing all those Flabebe make me want to raise some of my own.
Nothing new from you immediately, but I think she might have something later. Let me go back over here to the top entrance of Zone 15, because we probably got some more Larvitar up there. Dang it. Oh, caught it. Sure, I miss all three in the first place, and now I catch all three on the next go. Cool. Love to see that. Love that for me. Huzzah. There you are. How high a level do I need to be in order to reliably guarantee this? Because Honedge shouldn't be too high of level. Logically, he would be using a Doublade by now. Okay, it's level 53. That might be a problem. That's a problem.
Train up your Pokemon and try again, 'cause you suck.
Even though, really, he's supposed to be training his own Honedge and sharpening it up. Meanwhile, you just had to go and lose to him, you dumb idiot. Try again.
What, you ready for another round already? As if, it's not like you could have gotten any stronger than you were just a second ago.
Actually, kiddo, I believe I saw him feeding his little pupa over there some candy.
Yeah, so what? It's not good enough to beat me. I'm the best at Honedge. I hope Honedge is feeling better after that. Guess that's an L for us, Honedge. Here, let me heal you up. Huh? Honedge seems full of energy again. You were right, Grandpa.
See, I told you, it hates to win. Pupitar is the key.
And this whole process is good for the Pupitar too.
Oh, yeah. Good for the Pupitar too, you know. Testing its durability helps it feel more confident and lets it evolve without a worry.
Not sure if I believe all that, but Honedge is back to its old self again. Thanks to you and Pupitar for helping me to take care of my Honedge.
And now I can evolve my own Doublade. I mean Honedge. I mean Doublade. Back in the party we go. Okay. Mega Camera up I could do. Let me just go catch one at zone... this one. Sometimes there's an Alpha Camera up that's here. If it's not here tonight, then no worries. I'll just come back a different time. There it is. Cool. Where are we here? And I do have the Mega Stone already, so I do just need to throw it on the team. Get rid of everyone else on the team again. Give it an item. And this isn't the only Mega Pokemon she'll want to see either, so... maybe we'll have to do multiple rounds. Oh, wait, I didn't even need to... swap out my entire team, right? It was just use Mega Camerupt in the battle. Oops. One of the only side quests where it doesn't require you to swap out your entire team. Silly me. For Korok. Out of the sand gym at least. Let's get it started in here. Cool. Well, I still soloed it with camera up, so whatever. What a mega defeat, my other name.
Oh, Camerupt looked like it was ready to explode. I'm love struck.
That's got my creative spirit all fired up. I'm practically bursting with ideas. Ready to deliver a whole new experience to each and every color contacts fanatic in Lumios. My color contacts are evolving. I guess that's what you call Mega Evolution. Not even a good pun. Bet if I saw more excuse me. I bet if I saw even more Mega Evolutions, I'd come up with new ideas. Hey there, I'm a color contacts designer. Who are you? Sable. Oh. Well, that's already good. We were using a Mega Sableye earlier on in the game. Let me just add everybody back to the team. Go find Sableye. Would be... Right, I added it to this area. There we go. I don't have enough Mega Power for this, right? Not quite yet. There we go. Here comes Mega Sableye! Hi. Anyway. There's your Mega Sableye. Bye now. Hold up. That's new. Excuse me. Look, Gremlin. Did you see Sableye's starry eyes? And the contrast of its body like a black void? How fitting for the darkness Pokemon. I'm ready to deliver a whole new experience to each and every color contacts fanatic in Lumios. Don't think I'm finished with Mega Evolution just yet. I bet if I saw more Mega Evolutions, yada yada. Yeah, thanks, you said all this already. Soda pop. My little soda pop. What's next? I know I say it every time, but here it is again. Medicham! Wait a minute! Yoga Evolution? I gotta see a Mega Medicham. Get out of here, Sableye. Grown-ups are talking. You want a Mega Medicham? Well, go Pyroar. Oh, no, I guess I did have Medicham selected, huh? It's like I was made for this side quest. Watchog was not made to take a damn hit, though. Neither was Krokorok. Neither was Meowstic. Three Mega defeats. Medicham was so incredible, it blew all the inspiration I had straight out of my head. The only things I can think of right now are Pokeballs for Pokemon and the cyberspace boxes where you store them. Nothing else related to Medicham springs to mind? Thank you so much for all your help. From now on, I'll do my best to Mega Evolve my own Pokemon for inspiration. Try out all the different color contacts you have. Hey, how do I access my color contact? She didn't tell me! How do I do it? Outfit and looks. And then... move to looks.
It's beauty spots. Here we go. Color contacts. Should have guessed. Pokeball, Cyber, Fired Up, Love Struck, Starry Eyes. I'm just a shoujo protagonist at this point, I feel. Black Void, Dead Inside. Yeah. Anywho. Still need that extra large Go-Goat. I guess I'll go look around in area, which one? 12? 12. I'm right there. I can just walk there. If there's an Alpha Go-Goat, I'll catch it. If there's not one, I'm not going to worry about grinding it out. I think of the two here, those are the only two spawns, so... Guess tonight's not the night for Alpha Go-Goat. I guess it's another time, then. Alright. Well, that's all the stuff that I can do right now. And man, it took me a long time to do that. I've been recording for almost 4 hours straight. I guess I'll do a little bit of the ZA Royale and then stop recording for the night. And then next time we will start doing more plot stuff. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.